What's going on, everybody? So Wednesday morning here, and just doing a little shipping. And yesterday we did $464. Well, just under $464. It's like $463.94. And we got 17 orders going out the door today. And so it's exciting. The last couple days before that have been rather slow. But yesterday I started a sale yesterday morning, and it helped. You know, we do promoted listings. We've talked about it many times before, where we run promoted listings, and I usually run those for a week at a time. I used to run them for 4 days at a time, but then stopped. I don't know why I stopped. You get out of the habit of doing stuff, and you just stop. But I'm probably going to start doing that again, because when I did it, I don't know if you run promoted listings, and if you do, and you keep track of the numbers, that the promoted listings are the most successful during the first few days of the promotion. It's like it hits the algorithm. eBay puts those items in front of more people. But with anything to do with the algorithm, is that eBay wants to put items in front of people that people are going to buy. So if they are putting your item in front of people and nobody's clicking on that item, that lets eBay, that lets the algorithm know that the item that you're selling, a lot of people may not want. It could be maybe the pictures are bad, the price is too high, what have you. And then even more so, if people are clicking on it and then they're not biting, meaning that you have a very low click-through rate or sell-through rate of that item, the lower the sell-through rate, the less eBay is going to show that item to people. So very early on during the promotion is when you will have the most impressions from that item, that listing, due to the promoted listing, because that's when eBay is showing it to everybody, because the item is still new. So the longer that promotion goes on, the more data they collect, and people aren't buying it, they're not clicking on it. Well, that's telling eBay that people don't want the item for those reasons that I stated. So having shorter promotion periods, I have found, has been very helpful. And then when you combine that promotion with a 2 or 3 day sale, it even triggers the algorithm even more. So, and I'll do a video about that later on, diving more into the details. It'll be a more probably a little boring to a lot of people, because I don't even know how to do a cinematic video about looking at numbers. Maybe God will show me how, but I have no clue. But I know that information would be useful to people who want to know some data about it. This is just a test to see how noisy that air conditioner is. Oh no, oh no. So I don't know how noisy that thing is, because the speaker's not very good on this camera. So we're just gonna put it in the video, because I thought it was kind of funny, and it shows a little bit more of me that I don't get put out there. It's kind of funny. It's like people that know Jessica and I, and people that don't know us very well, you know, people that don't know us very well, when they meet us, you know, they think I'm the very serious one, and that she's like the jokey one. But it's actually, I'm not saying she's serious, but I'm way more jokey. I don't know if that's the accurate word to describe it. A jokester that likes to laugh and joke around. That's more me than her. But people that don't know us, they think I'm just serious. Because I'm very, I've been called intense, serious most of my life, because I am, you know, especially in social settings. That I don't do shallow very well. I don't do mundane conversation very well. I like to go deep very quickly. So in social settings, I come very serious and intense, just because I don't really enjoy that. Like it's kind of not draining, but it's draining, but not draining, if you know what I mean. But I like to have fun and cut up and joke. So people that know me, that are in my circle group of friends, they know that I'm a very funny dude. And I think y'all will get to see that even more. I'll make an effort to show it to y'all more as time goes by, as I figure out how to show myself and tell the story of us and what we do here. I'll make a better effort to show you me. You know what I mean. Encountered any other time in the history of the world that is quite like this. And because of that, like, you can't continue living life the same way that you did before. That never have we ever been given the opportunity to have as much free time, how much time that we have just to sit at home and to rest, unless you are an essential worker. That your life still continues on, if not even more busy than before. But for a vast majority of the people out there, that it's totally different. You know, just like, I didn't used to buy strips like this. This is a New York strip that I'm cutting up, that I'm butchering, because one, it's a lot less expensive. I got this for like $4.25 a pound, versus you buy it individually cut, it's going to cost like $8 or $9 a pound where you are, depending on where you are. But I'm doing something new. Like, I hadn't done this before, except for, back in restaurant days I did it, but as a lifestyle, that before we did everything that was convenient, that was fast, that was easy, because we live such a busy lifestyle. But now life is slowed down, and I'm enjoying it slowing down. There's things that I'm doing around the house that I've been avoiding for forever, because our weekends were always so packed with seeing friends and family that I hardly ever had any rest time. And yes, I work from home, and it's even harder because when I'm at home, there's things that you get used to, you just kind of forget about. Maybe just me, it's probably not everybody, but me, I do. So when I'm off, I don't want to be at the house because I'm here all the time. Whereas a lot of people that do go somewhere and work, that when you are gone for those, 40, 50, 60 hours a week, however many hours a week that you were working before, and then you get home, like, you enjoy home, you enjoy doing those things. So I find myself, doing things that I didn't do before. Like, before, we didn't have the space for this. Like, we have an extra refrigerator in our little carport converted storage room that we've used, that it broke a long time ago, months ago, and I figured out how to troubleshoot it and fix it. I would never have done that before then, and that created an opportunity to be able to buy big pieces of meat. Like, I've got so much meat. I bought this big thing of meat, a whole big thing of brisket, a big hamburger meat, and I've got time now. So, like, I'm gonna save money. And I'm going to spend some time doing something I love, which is cooking, and saving money in the end. So I challenge you, if you're still doing the same old, in the midst of all this, that you're still, you know, whatever it is, if you're not coming out of this doing something new, doing something that you love, learning something new, learning new skills, new trades, whatever, then you are wasting away this opportunity. That just don't sit there and binge watch TV for hours and hours and hours every single day. Is watching TV bad? No, I watch TV. But is watching TV for countless hours a day, is it feeding you? Is it fueling you? Or is it actually taking away from you? Same thing with video games. That it's fun to do those things every once in a while, but is it consuming all of your time? Is it adding value to your life, or is it deteriorating value from your life? And we've got no excuses, people. We've been given the time to change. We've been given the time to sit back and look at life and to examine it differently. And when everything is done, when the businesses open back up, the economy opens back up, people are back out there every day, that we can go back out there with new mindsets, with a greater way of looking at life, with a greater appreciation for rest in the midst of this all. So, well, just do something different. You'll be glad that you did. Alright, so we hope you have enjoyed this video. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't done so already, and hit the subscribe button while you're at it.
And if you have not already, check us out at www.thefamilyflip.com. And if you're on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, what a coincidence! So are we!
Links down in the description for those.
Until next time, peace.